Welcome to E-Litt Ninjas, and we have another video in the Structuralism series, Roland Barthes and his quotes. And Roland Barthes is a structuralist in his earlier writings, but he is a post-structuralist in his later writings. Before going deeply into Roland Barthes and his quotes, we need to learn what a narrative means. Narrative is a system of signs that are arranged in a particular sequence or order. Now, race, politics, history, identity, sports all have narratives. Even time have narrative. Now, if you look at the American politics, it's of misadministration and chaos. You look at the internet trolls. That's a representation of what the narrative is. These are all signs, the trolls that come out, the TikTok videos that you see, all are signs that shows us, the narrative of the political narrative, which is something that you need to make fun of, but not something to be respected. Barthes' earlier works was inspired by structuralists, and his later writings such as Death of the Author suggest his post-structuralist ideas. He believed that a narrative can be divided into its constituent elements and that can be studied so that he can understand how they generate meaning. Now, he tried to divide the units of Balzac's short story, and he did divide them into units, or what he called lexias. They are 561 in number. Now he arranged them into 5 groups. Now he says that all these units of meaning or codes that he calls them, the grouping that he gives them, these group of codes or each code is present in different combination with each other in any narrative that you find. That means, in short, if you study these codes, the 5 codes that I'm going to tell you about, you will find these in any narrative. Be it Cinderella story, be it a Hollywood movie story, you will find these codes in different combination and they combine to generate meaning. First one, Prolt Code. Now, Prolt Code is a sequence in which the events in a narrative is progressing. Now, this gives us the expectations of a narrative. For example, the ship sailed at midnight. Now, the hero went to a pub to drink in the afternoon. Now, these are actions in which the story unfolds. It progresses. Second one, hermeneutic code. This is the Enigma Code, the suspense, the mystery. Oh, what is going to happen next? That's the enigma. Let's say a girl in a movie in a house is all alone and she gets a call at 8 o'clock at night, let's say 12 o'clock at night. Ring, ring, hello. Well, that creates a little bit of suspense. Or he heard a knock or she heard a knock on the door at 12 o'clock. Now, these are mystery aspects, enigma. Third one, cultural code. The elements of a culture that we share as a common knowledge. Now let's look at Robert Langdon in Dan Brown series. Now he is a learned man, he gives lectures, but look at his Mickey Mouse watch. What does it tell you? Now, as a culture, as a community, we know that the Mickey Mouse watch represents a little bit of childishness, a cuteness. So that lets us interpret this sign as a man with a childish side. Now, if he didn't have that Mickey Mouse watch, he would have been just a serious man with a good suit, good degrees, an investigative man, but this small aspect gives him that extra cuteness because of the shared knowledge about the Mickey Mouse. Fourth one, it's Semicold. Now these are self-evident, you don't need much explanation. For example, if you show this to someone, you don't need a cultural understanding. It just shows that, okay, be ready, I'm going to do something. Well, I can't say what it is, but you can guess from what it would mean if you see this in a movie. That's it. Just, connotation that doesn't require the shared cultural knowledge. Dun, dun, dun. Well, like, share and subscribe. Fifth one, Symbolic Code. Now all of your understanding about Robert Langdon, he's a learned man, he works for the good side, because we know from the story, because let's say the opposite side is a scientist, a villain scientist who wants to kill half the world like our Thor. So all these small signs generate this bigger code, two binaries, not two binaries, binaries, good and evil, then male and female. If you look at a hero in a movie, you have these small signs leading up to our understanding of what is good, and we put him in that spot, the good side. And the other signs, small signs, maybe the villain hits a woman, he kills people without mercy. All these small signs leads to that that idea that he is evil. Female and male, then art and nature, the contrasting elements. This is symbolic code. Now, if we didn't have a symbolic code, if you see a movie, let's say Avengers, the Endgame, the Infinity War, both. If you don't have such an idea, how would you place these two sides opposite? You wouldn't have an understanding of whether Thor is actually bad. I mean, his reasonable, his logical arguments are reasonable, right? But there are some signs that show us that no, he is in that good, he is in that evil side. Now, structuralists believe that this is central to our understanding of meanings. Well, I hope you enjoyed Roland Barthes, because I sure did. I still love him because the codes are a fun way to look at any narrative that you come across and have fun with it. So like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.